Avengers! Assemble. Welcome back to the channel. It's the Preventers, you guys, and welcome back to another Marvel Future Fighting video. And today we have a cinematic masterpiece, as you can see by the title, with our second sneak peek for the July update. So without further ado, let's get straight on into it. Let's go ahead and watch it here, and then I'll give you guys my reaction. It's 1 minute and 2 seconds, so yeah, another long one, which is great. I love that they're giving us these long sneak peeks. So yeah, let's get straight on into it. And there you have it, the July update sneak peek number 2. This is one of the best sneak peeks I have ever seen, guys. I know this video's posted a little late, so a lot of you guys have already seen this, but hands down to the sneak peek team, this is amazing. We get fighting animations that we've never seen before, except for when the game first came out. And it looks great, guys. A lot of these skills, what I really like about it is that we're probably going to see a lot of these in-game, especially that skill there with, oops, I'm lowering the volume on accident. What I want to show you is the skill here with Enchantress, where she just, like, pounds the ground. We could easily get that in-game. We, of course, can get her throwing her orbs, magic, and whatnot, and a lot of these kicks and whatnot. But it looks great. I mean, she's just yeeting people off, sliding under, kicking them, and then we have Malekith who comes in and just absolutely throws someone aside, and then boom, we get reinforcements in the brand new uniforms in Odin and Angela. And if you pause the video right as we get this next scene here, after we see the reaction from Malekith and Enchantress, you actually see a T shape on the Bifrost Bridge with the 4 scratches on the wall, meaning that Odin will be getting the Tier 4 upgrade. Just like we had speculated last video, Odin is getting the Tier 4 upgrade. It's unclear if Angela is. A lot of people doubt it, and myself as well. It just wouldn't make sense for her to get a Tier 4 upgrade as well. They've never given us 2 Tier 4s, and I kind of feel like it'd start a big controversy again about Tier 4 materials. I'm not even going to go there because it's talked about way too much. But I don't think it makes any sense. Maybe she could get a Tier 4 upgrade at the mid-month. Who knows? The current rumor is that people think we're getting this update, then a summer mid-month update, and then a sort of part 2 to this update, kind of like they did with the Spider-Verse. They gave us Miles, then they gave us a random mid-month with Wolverine, and then they finished up the Spider-Verse with Gwen. So people think that's going to happen. There's a lot of rumors about Loki, Heimdall, Kang, a lot of these different characters for the second mid-month that we could potentially be getting. But obviously, it's all pure speculation. We have to wait and see. But like I said, overall, the sneak peek looks great. We even get a lightning animation with Odin holding the hammer here, and he's on his horse called Stefan. And then we got Angela just running crazy at you, along with all the soldiers coming from behind. So first of all, if you didn't realize, it's basically a continuation from the first sneak peek, which I thought was awesome that they decided to do that. That's where we ended in the last sneak peek. Now we get to actually see the fighting sequence, and it looks great, guys. I mean, I can't wait to see what these characters can do. Hopefully, they're meta. Hopefully, their animations look as beautiful as they do in this sneak peek because it just looks amazing. I mean, how can you not like this? I feel like I'm watching an actual movie sort of trailer or sort of big game like an Xbox or PlayStation sort of trailer. But to tell me this is a mobile trailer, this looks great, guys. I mean, they did a really nice job. Obviously, there's some parts that are a little iffy, like there, that animation you can kind of, it's a little weird if you slow it down and whatnot. And of course, the running animation with the horse and Angela is a little too fast. They're covering a lot of ground for, and their legs are moving like super quick. It looks kind of funny, but otherwise, they did a great job. Like I said, hands down to the sneak peek team. They did amazing. And I can't wait to see what Tier 4 Odin does and the new uniform for Angela. So let's go ahead and read what they actually had to say on the forums. Greetings, agents. This is CM Fragment of Marvel Future Fight, the most powerful being of the 10 realms, had another descendant and is ready to spread her wings. So, of course, the most powerful being of the 10 realms, they're talking about Odin. And then they're talking about another descendant that he has who's ready to spread their wings. That's, of course, being Angela here with her wings. And then they go on and say the royal blood of Asgard. Check out the new look and powers of the King of Asgard and the Warrior of Heaven. So, yeah, still unclear if Angela will be getting the Tier 4 upgrade. Like I said, I think we're just going to have to wait and see. I'm not sure, but as cool as it would be, like I said, I think it's started a lot of controversy, so I don't think they're going to go there. We'll announce more information through the update details later, meaning that is the final sneak peek. Only 2 sneak peeks, but when you think about it, there's about 4 characters and a ton of animation in this that you could count it for 4 or 5 sneak peeks. They could have split it up into that much with all this animation. So I think it was really nice that we got this. Like I said, again, round of applause for the sneak peek team. They did an amazing job with this one. Really takes me back to the Endgame and Infinity War days when we got those trailers. If you haven't seen those, go check them out. It'll remind you a lot of what you just saw here because that's how the animation style used to be. And then obviously they've changed it up a little bit and they've gone to that just showing them in a room. But I like that we got a cinematic masterpiece here with this sneak peek. Let's go ahead and take a look at see what they said on YouTube. It's basically around the same thing. They say the royal blood of Asgard. Check out the new looks and powers of the King of Asgard and the Warrior of Heaven. So yeah, a lot of people were trying to find another Tier 4 logo for Angela. Like I told you guys, the only thing that I see is the Tier 4 marking here. And of course, it's on Odin's side of the screen if you see. Nothing on Angela's side. I feel like if they were going to say that she's getting a Tier 4 as well, there would be another 4 scratches on this side of the actual bridge. But obviously, you don't see that here. So that leads me to believe that she's not getting a Tier 4. Another thing that a lot of people were talking about is, will Odin get an animation with the horse? I kind of hope he does. The horse looks great. I feel like that'd be awesome. And if we take a look at his look here, it's not the exact look that I showed you guys on the last video. He has sort of Thor's hammer, obviously, here. He's got his eye patch. He has the Thor-looking helmet. And he has 3 kind of braided parts of his beards, which looks pretty cool. So it is a little different, but still from the same comic run. I love the animations here with the sword pulling out. It reminds me a lot of in-game when you actually click on your character, they actually sort of get in their fighting pose. That's exactly what all the soldiers are doing, which I think is another cool little added detail. There's a lot of stuff going on in the background here, little small buildings and whatnot. Nothing that anyone could really find out. Like I said, what I like the most is that I can't wait to see this in game. Seeing animations like that from these characters are going to be awesome because they do sort of imply in game, like this one right here, especially. I'm sure once this update comes out, we'll be seeing that. I'm not sure about these kicking and sliding under animations, but I think that power bump that she does to the ground, I think we'll definitely see. And then here with Malekith, I think we'll definitely see a skill where he flies down and lands on his enemy. I don't think we're going to see him chucking anyone off the side of a bridge, but I do think we'll see him come up and sort of land on their enemies. Angela's looking great. She's kind of looks like a Valkyrie sort of mix. Like, obviously, she's a descendant of Thor in this comic run. She looks a lot like a mixture of Valkyrie and her old self, so I think that looks pretty cool. Then, obviously, we've gone over Odin and his horse, who has a lot of this blue sort of energy power going through them, and we got to look at them trying to face off against each other. So that's pretty cool. We're going to have to wait and see how that looks in game. But yeah, Tier 4 Odin. What does that mean? So obviously he's a native tier 2, so he's gonna be expensive. He's gonna be like Adam Warlock level. He's gonna be like Wolverine type expense. Odin was a PvE powerhouse back in his day when he was in the meta. So it's gonna be interesting to see what exactly they do with him. I'm assuming they keep him PvE. He could be a hybrid. But he's going to be really good for War Boss Legend, GBR, Dispatch, all that stuff. He might dethrone his son Thor in farming for Dispatch and Dimension Rift. We're going to have to wait and see. It's going to be pretty interesting, but I would definitely save your crystals. He's probably also going to cost more crystals than a regular uniform. He's probably going to be 1,500 instead of 1,000. So make sure you're looking out for that. I could be wrong there, but I would just save a lot of crystals just in case. But that's pretty much it with the sneak peek, guys. Like I said, again, round of applause for the devs, or the sneak peek team, sorry. We'll give the round of applause to the devs if the patch notes and the update's good. But as of right now, round of applause and hands down to the sneak peek team. This was amazing. I loved watching this. Even though they come out late at night over here, this was a true surprise, and I loved it. But yeah, that'll do it for my breakdown, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And if you did, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. As always, guys, we'll see you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day, and take care.